I sit here with sadness today to report to you that I'm incredibly disappointed in one of my all-time favorite fighters, my brother, Floyd Money Mayweather. Everybody doesn't deserve to be in your space. I know you like to make money.
It just didn't happen. I know that Floyd is still getting in there as recently as this weekend because he needed the money.
A new statement from Stephen A. Smith has stirred controversy, suggesting that Floyd Mayweather Jr. could be dealing with serious money problems. According to these claims, Mayweather is allegedly connected to a scheme involving $42 million, raising concerns about his financial stability. This comes despite the fact that he earned more than $700 million from just 2 bouts, making the situation appear even more alarming. Although Mayweather's reputation as one of boxing's all-time greats remains unchanged, it now seems possible that financial issues are beginning to close in on him.
Are you holding other fighters accountable, like Floyd, for example? I mean, Floyd doesn't even know his opponent's name, so are you holding him accountable to that? Floyd should still be fighting people that, you know, he at least people that know that his opponent's name and stuff. Are you saying the same thing?
Hold on. A couple things. Number one, last time I checked, Floyd retired. These are exhibitions that he had. I don't even count these. Floyd will tell you that himself. When Floyd, I didn't count Conor McGregor as a boxing match. That was a damn exhibition. I ain't paying no attention to that with Floyd. No way on earth. Not at all. That's number one. Number two, here's where you have to give Floyd his respect. He's a pioneer from the standpoint of his willingness to buy himself out of the contract with Top Rank, free himself up, and not be a prisoner to the promoter. So albeit in a different kind of fashion that Jake is doing it to some degree, Floyd's a pioneer in that regard. And the kind of thing that Jake is taking to another level, Floyd initiated. Julia, that is true.
I understand he initiated, but do you think it tarnishes his name to now be taking these bullshit I can't even say it. No, you don't think it does at all?
No. Here's the reason why. He's retired, number one. Number two, he had already proved himself as a world champion, made a whole boatload of money, got $700 million in 2 fights, for crying out loud. He did all of that stuff. Then he retired, and he's announced that essentially these are exhibitions. He's just having fun with it because he's getting old. He's 45 years old now, and he did what he came to do. That's entirely different than a 25-year-old on the come up, knocking people out, okay? I mean, that's entirely different ballgame. It's not the same.
Stephen A. Smith has personally observed the extravagant way Floyd Mayweather Jr. lives, from sprawling properties to high-end vehicles and even a private aircraft. He isn't speaking from a distance, as he has long been familiar with the financial rewards Mayweather earned through years of dedication and strict discipline. Because Smith has seen the results of that success up close, he has a clear grasp of the vast financial structure Mayweather created. This first-hand exposure gives him an informed viewpoint on the fighter's approach to business decisions and how he has handled his wealth over time.
What's your definition to toy?
Well, private jet, Enzo, Bugatti. Let's walk over here. I'll show you a couple of toys. They call this the $1 million garage.
I know we're on television, Floyd, but I think it's necessary for me to say, damn.
Well, we are on ESPN. This is sports cars. This is sports network. This car costs $3.2 million. This Bugatti right here costs $1.6 million. You ain't seen these toys.
I haven't seen these?
No.
What? Floyd, this is 7 cars, man. Silver, platinum, Miami, black, LA, white, Vegas.
Yeah, in New York, I got my drivers.
And you got your drivers in New York?
Yeah.
Why? Talk to me about why you make the decision to drive different colored cars in respective cities.
Spoiled brat.
Oh, just being a brat?
Just being a brat.
The 7 cars that you showed me are in excess of $15 to $20 million.
Let me see what's the number. We go 3.
And you don't drive them.
It's close to 15 million. You're right. It's close to 15 million.
Recent coverage has cast uncertainty over Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s statements about a major real estate purchase in New York. The reports question his assertion that he put $42 million into a group of Manhattan apartments, a claim that surfaced shortly after he publicly described what he called his largest transaction so far, obtaining 62 rental buildings in Upper Manhattan, according to Business Insider. there's no evidence that such an acquisition actually took place. Mayweather later shared a video on Instagram where he said he had purchased 6 apartment properties outright and emphasized that no partners were involved. However, Business Insider has disputed this account, explaining that records show no change in ownership and that the buildings do not belong to him. As a result of these conflicting accounts, many observers are now questioning why Mayweather would publicly present such a significant claim about his finances if it does not align with verified ownership details.
Ever. All right. Now, Floyd Mayweather Jr., there's a story circulating that Business Insider did talking about this $400 million property deal that he had been discussing here in New York City. But now, according to Business Insider, it's not what you think it is. They said there's no evidence there's been a sale of these properties, and it's 62 rental apartment buildings in Upper Manhattan. Here is what Floyd Mayweather had said at the time on a video that he posted on his Instagram.
I love bringing the people into my lifestyle, showing the people how I live. Now, I know you guys see me on a regular talking about real estate. Well, lately, I purchased 62 apartment buildings in New York City. And what I need you guys to do, slide over and check out the photos. It's not all 62 buildings, it's a few buildings, but guess what? All the buildings belong to me. I don't have no partners. And all the retail down low on my buildings all belong to me. Guess what? You can do the same.
All right. Well, now we're trying to figure out what happened, right, with Business Insider. So according to another update, he did ink a $402 million deal for a Black Spruce portfolio. When he said that it was all his and no one invested, he meant no one was funding his part of the investment but him. And so I think this is something where maybe he owns a piece of this or shares in it, but it hasn't changed hands because the majority owner is still the same owner that it was before. I'm trying to understand what happened with this, but I know there's a story that's circulating, so just putting it out there. Whew, it's a tough one. I'm trying to understand as a real estate person myself what exactly he is communicating when he's saying that he owns this, because they're trying to make it seem like he doesn't, but what it seems like is that he owns shares.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. is commonly regarded as the top earner in boxing history, a position he secured through elite ability inside the ring combined with exceptional self-promotion. He stepped away from professional competition in 2017, closing that chapter with a resume filled with dominant performances and historic earnings. Even after retiring, Mayweather continued to draw attention with expensive acquisitions, such as luxury homes in Los Angeles and other high-end purchases that reflected his immense wealth. However, despite the massive income he generated, later reports indicated that his finances were not without serious pressure. One of the most significant problems involved a reported $22.2 million obligation to the Internal Revenue Service, a situation that reportedly influenced his choice to return to the spotlight through exhibition bouts rather than remaining fully retired.
Floyd Money Mayweather up until recently didn't have any money, so Floyd is the highest earning athlete in his career, making over $1.1 billion. And after making a killing, he ended up retiring in 2017. However, he dug himself into a hole after making super lavish purchases like this LA mansion. It was so bad that he actually owed $22.2 million to the IRS, which made him have to come out of retirement to pay that back. Like and follow for more.
Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s return to the ring was driven by more than competitive interest, as financial pressure reportedly played a key role in that decision. With debts increasing and a costly lifestyle to maintain, he agreed to take part in an exhibition bout against Logan Paul. Following the event, Logan Paul made an unexpected allegation. He claimed that Mayweather failed to deliver the promised $3 million payment tied to the exhibition match. Paul later shared his dissatisfaction publicly on social media, implying that the financial terms they had agreed upon were not on it.
Did you fight Floyd or something?
Yeah.
Did he pay you to lose?
Nah,
What happened?
he didn't pay me. I wish you'd pay me.
How much you owe you?
Probably between 2 and 3.
Yeah.
You got it on you by any chance?
I have in Nigerian money. I'll give you 10 million in Nigerian money. That's about $1,100. So is that your only loss, was Floyd?
No, I didn't lose. It was an exhibition, so there's no loser.
There's no loser in the exhibition?
No.
So you both are winners? It's like a tie. That's
I
not a
don't
good
know.
feeling. It's like tongue kissing your sister or something. It's not a great feeling.
The ongoing discussion about Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s money situation also caught the attention of others within the boxing world. One of the most vocal responses came from Oscar de la Hoya, a longtime rival who has frequently challenged Mayweather in the past, using a mix of humor and criticism. De la Hoya openly mocked Mayweather's continued participation in exhibition bouts. His remarks suggested that these appearances had gone on long enough, and implied that it might be time for Mayweather to finally step away from the spotlight.
Floyd Mayweather fought another exhibition against Gotti last Saturday. A real the crowd booing in the arena at the end. But in the middle of the second round, Floyd literally had the referee swapped out. He didn't like that the referee told him to stop hitting behind the head. Floyd is used to having the refs do whatever he wants, and he wasn't getting his way this time. It was so embarrassing. Floyd, you're 50 years old. You're a legend in the sport. I've stood up for you in countless interviews, including Shannon Sharp's podcast last week. But you have to stop embarrassing yourself with these exhibitions. I know life is hard. I know life is expensive. But come on, dude, put your legacy first. Nobody wants to remember you like this. And it gets worse. Your jeweler filed a lawsuit against you in Miami. And many are saying you're gonna have to sell off your assets. I hate seeing this happen, bro.
Further intensifying the situation, Logan Paul made a sarcastic remark implying that Floyd Mayweather Jr. could be broke. His comment questioned how credible the public narrative about Mayweather's fortune really is. Paul dismissed the long-standing image of Mayweather as a financial giant, joking that it was unclear where his earnings had gone and suggesting that the reality behind the numbers might not match the perception.
Floyd Mayweather is bankrupt. At least that's what Logan Paul thinks. Logan hopped on the Walkway to Fight Club show, and when he was asked about being paid, he was nothing short of honest.
It's unfortunate because, you know, same Floyd Money Mayweather. Surely I was going to get my check fairly quickly, right? And that didn't happen, so I'm sure it'll come eventually, right? I realized, okay, I'm being strung along. This is a classic, hey, buddy, you're the new guy in this industry. We're going to puppeteer you however we want. Hop on for the ride and shut up. Instead of shutting up, I make fun of him on social media and let everyone know that he doesn't have any money. I kind of joke and I'm facetious and I point the finger at Floyd. Well, I don't know if it's his fault. Maybe a little bit, but something tells me Floyd doesn't control where the money goes. Or maybe he does. I don't know. And I don't really care. I just want my money.
During an interview on the Pivot podcast, Floyd Mayweather Jr. was asked about Logan Paul's claims that he hadn't received the agreed-upon payment. Mayweather appeared to sidestep the topic, emphasizing his appreciation for YouTube while framing the situation as a simple delay in processing the funds. He explained that money sometimes takes time to be finalized, attempting to portray the matter as a minor hiccup rather than a failure to meet a financial obligation. His answer gave the impression of avoiding direct accountability while downplaying the seriousness of the accusation.
Logan Paul, he said you owe him some bread. How you feel about someone making those type of accusations?
That comes with the territory. Right. And you got to realize, when you used to getting, you know, to them, that's real money. And I like YouTube because I don't mind getting a YouTube check.
Shit,
okay.
we getting a YouTube check.
Right.
This is going to be a big YouTube check.
Yeah, so, you know, the money is not coming fast enough. That's why when they say money on the back end, as far as pay-per-view, it take a while, you know? And he shouldn't trip. If he feel like he done great numbers and we done record-breaking numbers, then I understand. Nothing comes right away. Just like I'm still collecting checks from fights 7 to 8 years ago. I'm still collecting checks. Why? Because I made smart moves and I'm my own boss. So they hate when the tables turn. Right. You know, look how many years they've been owing us money. But we don't never trip. So now when the tables turn, they say, oh, you owe us something. Be happy with the biggest payday you ever got in your life.
In a conversation with Stephen A. Smith, Floyd Mayweather Jr. was questioned about whether his priority lay with his legacy or his finances. Known widely for his public persona centered on wealth, Mayweather confirmed that he had earned over $800 million throughout his career, emphasizing that building and maintaining his fortune had always been a major focus. Additionally, former Fighter Shield Sonnen shared his perspective on Mayweather's money matters. Sonnen, recognized for his candid commentary, suggested that Mayweather's decision to return to the ring after retiring could indicate that he had already spent a significant portion of his wealth. He highlighted that Mayweather once earned an astonishing $60 million in a single fight, an amount that should have been sufficient to ensure long-term financial security.
First off, he's never gotten $100 million for a fight. There's reports that he was the highest paid athlete over Christian Ronaldo.
You think it's...
I know it is.
So if you had to guess, what do you think's the most Floyd ever made in a fight?
Oh, I think that Floyd's, he's probably made about 60 million before in one night. But no, 100 million, 130 million, they just didn't have. I know that Floyd is still getting in there as recently as this weekend because he needed the money.
You think he blew through all of his money?
I'm claiming for you, he in his whole career has made about 100 million. People think he made 130 in a night. I'm sharing with you he didn't. No boxer's ever made 130 million in one night.
Joe Rogan also weighed in on Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s habit of publicly showcasing his riches. Rogan noted that Mayweather is among the rare athletes who openly flaunt the luxury lifestyle. From his impressive homes to an array of high-end cars and watches, Mayweather appeared to take pleasure in letting fans and the public witness the scale of his wealth firsthand.
The only person who's been able to do like that is Floyd Mayweather. He's the only guy who's been able to just be balling out of control, flashing money, $1 million watches, a fleet of super expensive cars, and still everybody up.
He does.
He's the only guy. The thing about Floyd is he never lost his discipline.
I don't think he was doing drugs or drinking. You know, he kept his.
Floyd would famously run home from the nightclub. So he would go out in Vegas. He'd be partying. It looked like he's partying. He's drinking water, and then he would have his driver drive, and with his pants on, jeans on, he would jog home. And the dude was always training, never got out of shape.
Dude, the jog home in jeans isn't the torture. The torture is sitting around a bunch of drunk people drinking water in a club. I jog home all night.
Amid increasing speculation about Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s finances, another serious allegation surfaced from Gervonta Davis. Davis asserted that Mayweather had been detained in Dubai over unpaid debts, specifically linked to the expensive jewelry and luxury items he had acquired. According to Davis, Mayweather was unable to leave the country until these obligations were cleared, a claim that further intensified concerns and rumors suggesting that the boxer's financial situation might be far more precarious than publicly acknowledged.
Let's talk about this picture of Mayweather in Dubai that's going viral. Here's the backstory. According to Gervonta Davis, Floyd Mayweather is being held hostage in Dubai over unpaid debts. Boxing agent Rick Glazer confirmed Davis's comments by saying Floyd is desperately trying to work things out with Dubai's court system. And that's why my comment, blink twice if you're stuck there, on this post is getting a lot of attention. Mayweather still hasn't addressed the situation, so stay tuned.
Questioned about Gervonta Davis' allegation that Floyd Mayweather Jr. had been held in Dubai, Leonard Ellaby, head of Mayweather Promotions, chose not to provide any comment. He avoided directly addressing the claim, offering neither confirmation nor denial, and gave no additional context about the situation.
In my opinion, Tank is the best fighter in the entire world. And another terrific opportunity on June the 15th to go out there and show you guys why he's the top dog.
Just out of curiosity, bro, you said that Floyd was kidnapped by the Abu Dhabi folks. Any comment on that?
And again, like I was just saying, again, Tank's that guy. And for all the guys out there in the weight class and around the weight class, he's coming to get each and every one of you guys.
Adding another layer to the uncertainty, Floyd Mayweather Jr. stated that he had been traveling on a 2-month world tour. However, Gervonta Davis disputed this, claiming that Mayweather had in fact been stranded in Dubai because of ongoing financial problems.
Tank Davis done blasted Floyd Mayweather and told the world that Floyd over there hanging like a piece of rotisserie by them oil men with that long money, got them held hostage till you get that money back. And y'all know Floyd be lying too. Floyd trying, I've been out of town, I've been traveling the world for 2 months, but you look at Floyd, he ain't got no haircut or nothing, and he sent him there. And then Bill Caney said, oh, what account you on? Why we ain't on the Floyd Mayweather account? He said, oh, this a guy account that I'm cool with, or that I know this his account. Why you can't get on your own account, Floyd? Not hating on Floyd. Floyd done touched a lot of money, more than I probably ever seen in my life, y'all. But at the end of the day, y'all gotta look at it like this. Ain't no 40-some-year-old guy who done made $500 million finna be out there doing exhibition fights. Alright, then y'all don't know about he sold a Bugatti, and Bugatti don't want to deal with him before because he sold a Bugatti that he had and got more off of it. Floyd going through it, but y'all don't want to believe it. And I wish nothing bad on him, but the truth is the truth. Floyd got to pay them folks their money. Them oil folks over there do not play the radio.
As speculation about Floyd Mayweather Jr.'s financial difficulties grew, some supporters tried to defend him by pointing to supposed donations he had made to help the homeless in Los Angeles. Yet, while still in Dubai, Mayweather shared posts on Instagram that raised questions about the accuracy of these claims. His activity on social media appeared to conflict with the narrative of charitable giving, prompting many to doubt whether the reported donations had actually taken place.
Now, this comes amid, rumors of Floyd Mayweather being stuck in Dubai because he owes people money. And, these are coming from trustworthy sources, Gervonta Davis, Floyd Mayweather, people who know about Floyd Mayweather's inner life. But back to TMZ. So they reported Floyd Mayweather was courtside for last night's pivotal Clippers versus Mavericks game, but before money got to the arena, he was handing it out, blessing 3 homeless men with $30K. Now, there are no pictures, there is no video of this happening, but there is an official TMZ article, and TMZ usually gets it right. TMZ also said, "We're told Mayweather began talking to the guys and decided he wanted to help, so he busted out his backpack and blessed each guy with 10 racks. I don't want to show my face, but Floyd just gave us 30,000, Reynolds, one of the men, said after receiving the gift."
The claim that Floyd Mayweather Jr. was detained in Dubai wasn't limited to Gervonta Davis's account. Multiple sources reportedly corroborated that Mayweather had been stuck in the city because of unpaid debts. According to these reports, the situation arose after he acquired costly jewelry and other luxury goods, but did not complete the payments, which ultimately resulted in him being unable to leave Dubai.
Turns out that the rumors were true, and Floyd Mayweather has been trapped in Dubai for the last 50 days. Gervonta Davis was the first to claim it. Now multiple insider sources have confirmed that he is in fact trapped in Dubai for a debt that has nothing to do with boxing. After doing a little digging, it seems that someone in his camp, while he was shopping for jewelry in Dubai, stole one of the pieces, got away with it, and then blocked all communication with Mayweather. Since then, Floyd has already paid for the jewelry, but they refuse to let him go until they get their piece back. And allegedly, this guy right here is the thief that started this whole mess.
Following the Dubai incident, Floyd Mayweather Jr. was reportedly barred from entering the city, adding another layer of complication to his dealings there. This restriction was said to be a direct result of unresolved financial obligations tied to his expensive purchases and outstanding debts. The episode effectively ended Mayweather's ties with Dubai and highlighted the potential consequences of indulging in extreme luxury without careful financial